News. This is a breaking news alert.
And that breaking news is out of Southwest Portland right now, where there are reports of an officer-involved shooting at the Hoyt Arboretum.
This is a live look from the scene from Jet Ranger 2. There are dozens of officers, plenty of police cars as well, along with a lot of crime tape. All of this is happening at the Hoyt Arboretum, which is a park right next to the zoo. That's where we find K2's Anita Kasey. And what can you tell us now, Anita?
Well, it's not what I can tell you, but more importantly, what Portland police can tell us. Mary Weed is joining us right now. And Mary, what can you tell us about what happened here this afternoon at the Arboretum?
Mary Weed is giving us an update right now. Here you go.
At about 3 o'clock this afternoon, officers from the Central Precinct of the Portland Police Bureau responded to a disturbance up here at the office near Hoyt Arboretum in Washington Park. After arriving, the officer reported that shots had been fired. Medical assistance was immediately called for, and right now we do have a deceased adult male at the scene. Our officer was involved in that shooting. The officer is okay. At this time, detectives are on the scene along with chain of command, and we are trying to put together exactly what happened.
Commissioner Dan Saltzman also just showed up. Any word that you have on why he's here and what you'll do to brief him on the situation?
You know, again, he's police commissioner, and he's, of course, supervises the police. And so he's free to be here, and we'll brief him, and just like we always do on any situation.
Can you tell us anything about what led up to the shooting? Why this person was here, the original disturbance call?
We really can't go into the details right now. Obviously, this just happened. Our investigators have just arrived at the scene and are being briefed by witnesses and the folks that were here. And we'll put together exactly what happened, and we'll begin piecing it together even more tomorrow. And we'll be able to release a lot more of the details tomorrow in a press release, and I'm sure that we'll be doing more camera interviews tomorrow.
Was this inside the office or outside?
It was outside the office.
In the parking lot on the road here, where exactly?
Again, we're not going to get into too many details, but it was near the office that is part of Hoyt Arboretum.
And is it clear who shot the deceased adult male? Was it shot by the police or by another suspect involved?
No, at this time we do believe that it was by a Portland police officer.
As you heard, that's the latest on this situation. Not too many details. What is interesting, though, is the police commissioner did arrive here just about 5 minutes ago. We had a chance to talk with him about why he came, because it is very unusual for him to come to a scene like this, and this is what he had to say.
Have you been told anything yet?
Other than there's an officer-involved shooting and a fatality, no.
Do you have any idea as to who was shot? We haven't heard that information at this point.
No, I have none of that information.
Is this something we're going to see more from you coming up to some of these police scenes like this?
You know, I'm not operating off of any playbook here. I just heard about this and decided I wanted to come to the scene.
Commissioner, will you give us an update once you're briefed by the police as to what you find?
Once I'm briefed and, I've had a chance to talk to the command and the on-scene command, yes, I'd be happy to.
So again, very interesting to see Dan Saltzman here. We saw him just go up there a short time ago. You can see him up there with some of the officers getting briefed on exactly what happened. But at this point, we can tell you about 3:05, police responded. There was some sort of a disturbance call. When they arrived, there was, in fact, an officer-involved shooting, and tonight, one person is dead. We will try to get more information on this as soon as we can and bring you the very latest. In the meantime, if you typically use this area on an afternoon like this area is completely off limits. Fairview has been shut down in this area, so you'll definitely want to find a different spot to either drive through or hike tonight. Live in Southwest Portland, Anita Kasey, K2 News.